Get in on the action this season with Underdog's Pick'em game. Select higher or lower between 2 and 8 players and compete for up to 325 times your entry. Use code DIRECTOR when signing up to receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. Yo to Bolt fam, it's the Director. Chargers fans, it is that time of year again when the Chargers social media team gets to dunk on the rest of the NFL. It's the schedule release day, man. And they just released what the theme of this year's video is. And I cannot tell you guys how excited I am. Oh my God, dude. So I wasn't able to find it on their YouTube. Of course, we're throwing back to their last year with Minecraft, etc., etc. This year, it looks like they are going into Halo, dude. Halo. I'm a huge Halo fan, big gamer. Cannot wait to see what they do with this. You know what this kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of a show that I've seen almost every season of. Me and my friends used to make a huge deal of this every year. It's called Red versus Blue, right? One of my favorite shows ever. Whenever I need a marathon or I'm sick or I'm stuck inside the house, I'll watch Red versus Blue on Marathon. And I'm hoping that's the angle that they take with this one, man. Very, very excited. We're going to get into this one together. I'm going to go through all the references that I can hopefully understand. Considering it's Halo, I'm hoping to understand more than last year with Minecraft and all that. But I think it's going to be a good time, man. On top of that all, we get to see the Chargers schedule layered into what this awesome pop culture video is going to give to us, man. Very, very excited for this video. Before we do kick things off, shout out to the sponsor, obviously, Underdog. Use code DIRECTOR. When you play just $5, get 50 in bonus funds. A great way to support my platform while having some fun along the way. Before we do kick off, hit us up with a like and sub. If you do enjoy this Chargers content, small amount of time you guys take to the like, sub, and bell notification helps me out a lot. Let's get into it. Lights, camera, action.
Who's got it better than us?
Into the end zone, Charger fans are witnesses to history!
The Chargers 2026 schedule release video. Oh my goodness, dude, I just saw it on YouTube. They got the actual thumbnail up there. The Chargers schedule release in the Halo universe. Oh my God. All right, let's get you guys some audio in here. We're going to turn off my music and enjoy this together, man. I am so flippin' stoked. Let's see here. Let's go to this mode. There we go. There we go. All right, baby. It is the Halo edition of the Chargers schedule release video. Let's get it together, dudes. Here we go. I almost feel like I should have made some popcorn for this one, man. Let's make sure you guys can hear it. All right. Here we go. Halo used with permission from Microsoft, by the way. So they're pretty cool about that kind of stuff. Let's get into it. Let's go. This first time's going to be just a straight run through, and then we're gonna go back and go through all the details here in a minute. Schedule release. Oh man, dude. Finish the fight. Oh my God, we're gonna have to go through all of these, man. Silver and black. Oh, dude. Okay. So there's the nicknames for each game.
Week 1 versus
Cardinals.
the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Gravel Jack. Clipped wings.
Mongoose Marv.
Week 2 versus the Raiders.
Did they get the actual guy to do the voice, dude? Heis Mendoza. Oh my God, dude! Brady Vision on the cameras is hilarious.
Keep being patient with you. That playful person that the Buffalo City by storm in his first interview, and he sat down and was like, "Yeah, I love cookies," and he had the whole. That was all cool, but we give that grace to young players. Big dog, you supposed to be our number one.
Dude, it's like Red versus Blue.
And you're playing like a bum.
Bet you better catch that.
I bet you better start doing your job.
Start doing your job.
Week 4 at the Seahawks.
Drewski. Oh, dude, I gotta go back and look at all these signs and stuff. JSN.
Beast Mode.
12th Man Market Center. Meet the dark side.
Legion of Boom. Emerald.
And the Legion of Blue. Dude, I think they got the actual guy.
Week 5 versus the Broncos.
You were the
Get another
underdogs.
altitude reminder.
What did this team show against a really difficult team?
That were the overdogs.
Yeah.
Overkill. Week 6 at the Chiefs.
Oh my dude, the Chiefaholics charm, dude. I can't right now. Yes, the wall art of Justin Herbert slide, the Derwin James body slam. By week 7 this year. Interesting. By week 7.
Week 8 at the Rams.
Hey, bro, don't lie to me.
Rams.
What? I'm not.
What do you mean you're not? I'm looking at it.
I know, but it's not of everybody.
Ain't nobody but you on the camera, bro.
That's what y'all want. That's what y'all want.
Week 9 versus the Texans.
Houston 19, Chicago 13.
Hey, good job out there, bro. Yeah, hey, keep going. Stop taking those hits. Yeah, I know. Hey, learn from those mistakes, and everything that you got, bro, is in you already, bro. You're gonna be a hell of a player in this league. Yep. All right, boy. Appreciate it. For sure.
Week
I love the armor.
10 at the Ravens. Pass the physical.
Backed out of the trade for Max Crosby.
Versus the Jets. Record 1 interception.
That one, my goodness, nearly picked. It is almost
It's
picked.
Griff ball. Kind of.
Week 12 versus the Patriots.
Wow.
Conquer the Cupcakes.
Conquer the cupcakes.
Week
Oh my God.
13 at the Buccaneers. Fool the system. Week 14 at the Raiders.
Meet the fans.
Week 15 versus the 49ers. Survive.
Oh my God, dude, they didn't. Oh no.
Week 16 at the Dolphins.
Capture the flag.
Cap casualty.
Fuck Tua.
Sunk cost. The liquidated asset.
Most dead
Week
cap in NFL history.
17 versus
Unlocked.
The Chiefs. Conceal the truth. Week 18 at the Broncos. Finish the fight.
Let's go, dudes. Let's go, dudes.
I mean, we keeping the bulk right now, we ass.
As a Halo guy, as a Chargers guy, as an NFL guy, that was absolutely fantastic. But we all know the best part of these videos is going through and finding the little Easter eggs. We caught a couple of them live as we were going through, but now we're going to dissect the video together, man, to see what we can find in the background of this Chargers schedule release. Okay. So this is where it gets crazy with the Chargers, man. They are so meticulous with all of the little details they put into these videos. It is crazy. Down to like the menus on the game here. Film room, weight room, practice and schedule. They got create, community, shop on the side. Okay, on the right, here's your party. I'm covering it up with my face here. Hang on, let me see if I can get my head out of the way there. Look at the party in here. They got Ranger, which is Henley. They got Joe Alt, Justin Herbert. They got 50 Deuce, which is Khalil Mack. Lad McConkey, Big O, dude, that is so freaking awesome, man. I absolutely love all the little details they put into this. And yes, I'm going to say this, I can't say for certain that that's the actual voice actor from Halo, but it sounds exactly like him. I'm going to say it probably is him, which as a gamer, that is absolutely so fantastic, man. Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay, here we go. So they have each mission labeled as something different, okay? And I think they may show the title again through each one, but let's say the first one, the Red Sea Report. Grapple with reality. You guys know that in Halo, you have the grapple. In week 1, the Chargers play the Cardinals, which is interesting, okay? I have to layer in actual football stuff. You guys got me all excited with this being a Halo/gamer edition of the schedule release, but the Chargers playing the Cardinals week 1. Interesting, man. Interesting. The Cardinals. Is it Jacoby Brissett? We don't know. Is it in terms of the running back, Love is going to be out there, so I guess you get the rookie running back in there, but that's going to be interesting. Let's jump in. Let's continue looking for more stuff in the background. Initializing. Versus the Cardinals here. Let me actually bring that audio back in for a second. We'll just turn it down a hair here. There we go. The grapple. You guys, this is a classic move in Halo, whether it's with the Mongoose, whether it's with the Warthog, grabbing them and kicking them out of the seat. That is what I'm talking about, man. And then obviously the Chargers. with the missile launcher hitting him. It says Mongoose Marv, which I have to assume is Marvin Harrison. Eliminated. All right, score 1898. Again, these all have to mean something. Slayer, Arena, Red Sea Report, match loss score 3-14, duration 20-25. I'm guessing, again, the score of the last game, maybe the time of possession at 20-25. That is funny. Streak, loss of 9. Last second losses 3. NHL team 0. This is Arizona, isn't it? Casitas available 10. Beta mascot 1, Short Kings -1. Oh my god, dude. As Kyler Murray left to the Vikings, the Short Kings are shorter in numbers. Fire the Gannon. Oh my god, dude, Rich Gannon. That's so freaking funny in the unlocks here, triggered immediately after a birthday event. That is so brutal, dude. Defense failed to hold perimeter, allowing more first downs than any team. Oh my god, dude. Week 2, the Raiders. Okay, it says Raider Nation meet and greet. I missed that the first time. This is a Mendoza has entered the game. Oh my god, dude. Mendoza entering the Raider layer. Free time. What does that say over there? Regulations. And again, this was Brady Vision. That caught me the first time. So funny. Brady Vision on the cameras. You guys know what that's about. Location, black hole. And we got the Raiders fans locked up in their cages the way they should. And obviously we've got the interview here. The Buffalo Bills, the cookies. Look at the top right. You guys can't quite see it. There's some chat going on there. Very funny, dude. And again, this is exactly what I was hoping for with the red versus blue vibes. High ankle sprain and cookies on the wall. There's Halo Master Chief. And the condiments on the left side. That is funny, dude. You start doing your job. And dancing on the cookies. Okay, next up, we got the Seahawks Market Center for sale. Dumpsters, dumplings, psychic chicken on the right. And they're going to get shanked. What does it say? JSN McDreamy. Took out McDreamy. JSN, 12th man market center for sale. Got it. JSN, where you at, Loca? Meet the dark side, gets hit with the sticky nade. Nice, man. You guys in the comment section definitely chime in if you see something funny that I'm missing out on here. Because, again, there's a lot of fun stuff, dude. So much in the background. Rank up Emerald City Route Artist. Very nice, dude. Yet another altitude reminder, course to Mile High. In the very background, I kind of see a dog. A dog? Something upgrade? Can't quite tell. It's a little pixelated there. The Overdogs. Yeah, I'm trying to get the names of the people coming in here. Tracy, I think. And of course, he gets sticky-nated. Pineapple Express. Haley loves Josh. You guys can't see it. Maybe I can bring it down a little bit here for just a second. On the top right, there's a little chat box that keeps going off. And this one says, Haley loves Josh. It says, heck yeah, Broncos. And that's, of course, Josh Allen's wife. Logging in Buffalo Bills Shop 24. Getting demolished by the Bills. Free shirt, free for, oh my god, dude. You guys know the Rashee Rice drama. on the top left there, the free 4 t-shirts that were being worn around. Oh man, dude. You got the Chiefaholic charm. You got the Andy Reid says Donna Kelsey. There's Mama Kelsey in there with the, I think she had that half jersey. You guys remember with the Travis and the center Kelsey from the Jason Kelsey from the Eagles. That's funny, dude. And they got the owned, oh my god, dude, the zebra armor. Of course, they're always getting the calls. They already have the zebras in their back pocket. Donna Kelsey modest home renovation bundle. Oh my god, dude. When they're just covering the renovation of Mama Kelsey, 6 doors, 9 windows. They got wood, golf simulator, caddy armor not included, round table, wall art, home decor. It's the kingdom, and there's no place like home. Welcome, Matt. That is funny. Unctacular, man. That's hilarious. There's Tony Jefferson laying the boomstick. Running riot. There's Justin Herbert. I'm guessing the gravity hammer one that we missed just a second ago was the Derwin James body slam. Manufacturer Bolt Up 26 released. Relive your favorite moments from the past seasons on the wall art. That's awesome, dude. You sure want to purchase this wall art? Yeah, dude. The Justin Herbert slide. Then we got the bye week. Love the Warthog with the surfboards. Out on the coast. Running to the beach. There's Herbert. Fantastic, man. Week 8, the Rams. Oh my gosh, dude. I want to see what they're saying in the live chat underneath. Sydney Sweeney, how do you feel about skydiving? Ty Simpson, can you ask Coach if I can tell people that? Send a request to Puka's live video.
What do you need or not? I'm looking at it.
Oh my god, dude. The Ty Simpson one.
Ain't nobody but you on the camera, bro.
Oh, this is the Puka Nacua crap that was going on in the off season. Yeah, he was going nuts, dude. They're talking about all his lifestyle choices in the off season. Texans week 9.
Versus the Texans.
Houston 19, Chicago 13.
Houston 19, Chicago 13. Stop taking those hits. Get higher 77 sent you a friend request. Why is everybody in the background just normal Marines with like tattered clothes, look like they got beat up? Exciting White has entered the game. UNSC mic'd up. Again, you guys can't quite see it. I'll bring it down again one more time. UNC mic'd up, it says on the top there. That's a Halo reference. Fantastic. All right. Background. What do we see? We see the Ravens past the physical. Oh my God, dude. Again, I missed that on the first watch. This is them trying to trade for Max Crosby and then backing out at the last second. Hamilton, welcome to Baltimore. Aaron, I just earned an iron urn. Oh my God, dude. Want to hop on the pod, says Marlon Humphrey. Chargers take care of Jesse for us. That's what it's saying on the top right. And then they go to dunk it, man. He goes to dunk, and it is a miss. Achievement unlocked wide right. The Tucker, bro. And here come the Ravens backing out, dude. The Ravens have backed out of our trade agreement for Max Crosby. We'll have no further comment at this time. That is so funny, dude. Next up, the Jets, 1969 Super Bowl champs, the 2026 Super Bowl quarterback. Oh, dude. Jets, Jets. That's so awesome they were able to get the assets to look like that, man. Maybe they did it over top, but it looks like they somehow put it in game. Of course, you can do a lot nowadays. I haven't played a lot of modern Halo, but that is crazy. What does it say up there? Above the jerseys or the uniforms or whatever, it says something. I think it says same 5. I think is it the same 5 Hall of Famers forever? Is that the reference there? Record 1 interception. Okay. Nick's ball. Little Timmy Tim. King Kylie. Oh, okay. So this is the basketball courtside seats with what's his name? Chalamet and Jenner, right? On the top right. New York. And of course, me being a Halo fan, this all reminds me of Griff Ball. If you guys know what that is, you're really OGs and great personalities and people in the chat. New York, interception 0. Oh, really? Turf casualties 30 plus, point differential 200 minus 203, 32nd. You know, I saw on social media the other day that Tom Brady outscores the whole Jets team since 2020, and he hasn't played in like 3 years. Yeah, that's the state of the New York Jets right now. What's happening at the bottom there? Hang on, we got to go back for a second. Those are like the best Easter eggs. At the very, very bottom, it says 100,000 holes filled. It's hole filling season, says the New York governor. What? Okay. Here come the Super Bowl Patriots. Okay, now we all know what we're looking for on this one. Okay? We all know what it is. I don't know if I caught anything the first time. Versus the Patriots. Conquer the cupcakes. Conquer the cupcakes. Being the header. Into the regular season. Into the wild card. What do they say? Attention, nothing to see here. Press X to skip to this skip this checkpoint. Ref code 16-3. Poor Patriots. Poor Patriots. Next photo dump 1 mile. Oh Lord. There it is. There it is. Conference championship. And eliminated. Oh, of course, that's what the reference was before, is that they're going to the next round and then they're going to get obliterated in the championship. Everybody eliminated. That's great, man. That's great. Okay, we found it. We were looking and we found it. There it is. We can all settle down. I'm sure this isn't the worst one you're going to see on the net today either, man. I feel like that was that was pretty modest and mild compared to what the rest of the net probably has in store for him. Here come the Buccaneers. They got a legit pirate ship in this game now, man. What is Halo anymore? Big Mike has left the game. Aw, that's bye, Mike Evans. Bye. And then here comes, I think I saw Buka before. Yeah, all right. Fool the system is going to be... Okay, so Abuka. Okay, user login, username. Spider2Y Banana. Not right. Impersonation issued by Buccaneers. Account suspended. What did it say on their boat rule number 81? No shoes, no shirt, no service. Here come the this one got me so bad, dude. They let the fans out on Mendoza, and they were just a bunch of thugs. What does that say out there? It's Brady Vision one more time. The meet the fans button. Let's let him out, Mendoza. Immediately storming up there and beating the crap out of him. Yeah, welcome to the Raiders organization, Mendoza. I'm sure you're going to have a very fun time. Here come the 49ers in Week 15. I've completely forgotten to talk about the schedule itself, man. We'll kind of go over that at the end here for just a few minutes. The Niners, Week 15. Power Station. What does that say over there? RHOSF. That one goes over my head a little bit. Again, I'm gonna see this video again tomorrow and be like, duh! How did I not see that? I know that the big joke on this one is that nobody can make it out of practice uninjured, which is very unfortunate. Hey, it says, hey, Brandon on the top right. Oh, my God. Daily unchallenged. We should catch up soon. Oh, man. Substation, Little Bear 97. Okay. All right. So this is them getting injured. That's so sad. There goes George. Oh, Lord. And now here come the Dolphins. Okay. So we got the tank. The tank's up there on the white flag, and here come the Dolphins. And everybody's getting obliterated once again. Oh, dude, it says cut Hawk Tua. Oh, no, dude. There's Tyreek Hill. And there's the Penguins. Jalen Waddle. Oh, my God, dude. And I think all these numbers, dude, all these numbers are their dead cap. That's what the numbers are. The distance it's normally, it's their dead cap. That is so funny. Oh my God, dude. Hawk Tua, $99.2 million. That went over my head the first time. I was sitting here like, meters? 99 meters? $99.2 million in dead cap. $28.2 million in dead cap for Tyreek Hill. And Jalen Waddle, 26.3. Achievement unlocked at the bottom. Set the record for most dead cap in NFL history. So this tank was them cutting people off the roster. Oh, my God. Or trading in the terms of Weddle. Oh, Lord. Here come the Chiefs. TMZ cameras at the ready. Oh boy, this is the renovation of Mama Kelsey's house. They got nothing better to do in the off season to conceal the truth. Retinal scan access. And in there they got what? They got Charlie, they got Scooter's vision. They got Tart Attack, Captain Kitty Purry. Oh Lord. Week 18, the Broncos. You guys have to help me with that Chiefs one. Bo Nix has left the game. Oh, oh no. Oh, Stidham has entered the game. Finish the fight. Oh, dude, this completely went over my head the first time. And he is in over his head, dude. Yup, here it comes. And the Waddle. Oh my God, dude, that's great. Yep. Wait. The Patriots destroyed Stidham. Yeah. Chargers schedule release. Let's go. Okay, we're going to go over a couple of these real quick, and then we're going to actually go over the actual schedule here. But my word, dude, that was so great, dude. I don't know. Everybody's always anticipating what the Chargers do in particular with their schedule release videos because they're just so top-notch, man. They set the bar every year. We're so lucky as fans to have them in our corner. Of course, it's LA, it's Hollywood. They got the town over there, but we're lucky to see it. on display every year. This has become like one of those yearly events where it's like, yeah, okay, mark your calendars. That's so much fun, man. All right, the ceasefire. This is where Schefter and the other guy were duking it out online for a while. I do remember that. And they decided to squash it. That is funny, man. Adam Schefter drops it. He drops it. That's funny. The hard truth. Yeah, we're buns right now, man. What's this one? Operation Playlist. Launch error, unable to locate file. Sam Hunter, Nubambasa. I'm gonna have to look that one up afterward. Again, it's gonna drive me crazy. All the ones that I'm like, what? I'm gonna remember it literally 15 minutes after we're done recording. All right, so while we're here, dudes, and it says special thank you to Halo Studios Xbox Ethan Hibbs. I'm gonna have to go and look at the name of the guy who does the voice. Who does the announcer voice in Halo? What is his name? Jeff Steitzer. Is he anywhere on this list? Yeah, he is. Jeff Steitzer, man. Look, who does the voice of Halo? Jeff Steitzer. That's him right there. That is hilarious, man. Right freaking on, dude. Right freaking on, man. That is so freaking sick. And this last one, Ethan Hibbs. Is that somebody I should know? Ethan Hibbs. Some people are probably like, you call yourself a Chargers fan or a Halo fan. Music. Okay. All right. So let's jump into some of the details of the actual schedule here. Maybe we can find it on Twitter here for a second. Let's go to Twitter and let's go to the Chargers. And they haven't posted the actual release yet. Okay. So let's just go through here on the video and rewind it a little bit and talk a little bit about actual football. Now that we've gone through the glorious Easter eggs that is the Chargers schedule release. Okay, so starting off week 1, Cardinals. Interesting. I do remember it was last season where it started pretty difficult, right? We were 2 or 3 games in and we are like, oh my God, we'll be lucky to get out of the first 6 weeks with 2 or 3 wins. We ended up doing pretty well. Start off the season last year. This year, the first 2 games, I will say, okay, all right, and they're at home. Chargers, all I'm going to say, man, is if you want an opportunity to go into a very lax situation, and I shouldn't say that, okay? We don't know what's going to happen with the Cardinals, how good or bad they may or may not be at this point. I actually brought this up just to kind of give me a refresher while we're going through all this. So if we go to the Arizona Cardinals here real quick, we go to their lineup. I mean, again, is it Brissett? Is it Jacoby Brissett that's going to be the quarterback? We don't know, but they had a lot of holes that they needed to fill. We don't know if it's got figured out. It is what it is, okay? But that should be a game that we see a lot of Chargers fans out there having a blast, having a good time, fill the stadium with powder blue. I think it'll be a good way to kick off the season and smooth in some of the things that they want to do with the offense. And that's all I'm going to say, okay? Because, again, you don't want to underestimate your opponents. But if you needed a couple of games to like ease in the idea of the Mike McDaniel offense and the new players, and of course you got different ideals on defense a little bit too with a new defensive coordinator, like Cardinals, Raiders, okay, all right. At week 3 you got the Bills though, and this is where things really amp up, right? They're going to turn it up to 11 until the bye week. Like that's a pretty brutal stretch of games up until the Chargers bye week, which again, oh boy, week 7 bye. A little early for my taste. I usually like seeing the bye week closer to like 10 to 13 in terms of which week on the bye. So that's about a month early from what I'm normally comfortable with. But I mean, up until then, you got the Bills. That's going to be difficult. The Super Bowl reigning champs, Seattle Seahawks. That is brutal. You got the Broncos, who again, I think 2 teams on this list are going to get brought down to earth a bit this season. I think the Broncos are one of them. And I think the biggest one for me is the Patriots, which is coming up a little bit later. But that still should be a tough game. Division games are always tough. Their defense has been great. It's going to be a tough game. And the Chiefs, which are kind of like a coin toss at this point. We don't know. Was last year a fluke? Did they lock and load and reload for this season? They had a pretty decent draft. Who knows? But that's what we're looking at there. Before the week 7 bye. So at this point, I would hope the Chargers, like last year, are like 3-3 at the very worst. I think that's absolutely achievable. But yeah, definitely a tough stretch of games after week 2. up until the bye week. Let's move here into week 8. The Chargers at Rams. This is sneakily a good thing, okay? Of course, the Chargers and Rams share SoFi Stadium, and this is going to count one of the Rams games, all right? I remember last year we were all freaking out about the Chargers playing in Brazil, and that was one of our home games. It was bull crap. Well, this year we get a little bit of a kickback in the terms of we get an extra home game because of the Rams. And they go, of course, Rams fans, I don't know what the general outlook is of their fans in the NFL fandom. They're a good team, obviously. They've been great under the McVay era for a long time. In terms of their fans showing up, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. The Chargers have been in that position for a long time. It feels like we've really started to come out of hiding and attend games, and some even travel pretty well now. So the Chargers are slowly starting to ramp up. Is a good team in terms of fan base attendance and fan attendance. I'm not quite sure on the Rams. So we'll have to wait and see. I think that'll be interesting. The battle for LA, which will be the fun highlight. Look forward to on that one. Next up, you got the Texans. The Texans have been a thorn in our side for a while, man. Everything tells me that we should be able to take them. Let's go back here real quick. NFL, Houston Texans. Just a quick refresher on what they're working with. Of course, they got C.J. Stroud. Tank Dell should be coming back after missing the season. David Montgomery. That's right. He's the new running back in Houston. Defensive line. Their defense was absolutely sickening last year. So good, man. Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter. Absolutely fantastic defense. Can the offense step up and pick it up? I know Collins and Stroud had a down year, but I don't know. Again, feels kind of evenly matched in a lot of ways. I'm hoping the Chargers finally put this one behind them and get the win here. Now, one of the fun ones, man. Here come the primetime games. Is that the only I wasn't quite paying attention beforehand. I think these are the first ones. Yeah, the first primetime games on the docket here. We got the Ravens. Now, of course, the narratives behind this one's super fun. You got the Ravens and Jesse Minter battling it out with his former team, the Los Angeles Chargers. Monday Night Football game, Week 10 at the Ravens. So this one will be in Baltimore. That one should be pretty fun, man. And, of course, it's going to be a different-looking vibe for both teams. I think the Chargers are going to look much differently offensively. I think the Ravens holistically are going to look different under Jesse Minter. Maybe in a lot of different ways the way we were last year defensively. So that's going to be a fun one, and one that I think we should sneakily keep an eye on. I think that Ravens game is shaping up to be one of the ones I'm most anticipated to watch this season. Week 11, you got the Jets. The Jets had a lot of movement this year, man. They had a pretty stellar draft. They got Bailey. They got, let's go back here and get a little refresher here one more time. New York Jets, Jets, Jets. They got Bailey. They got, that's right, Cooper and Sadiq. I hate them for that, too. My favorite players on offense. They're taking them there to die, man. They're taking him there to die. Breece Hall just got that big extension, and now you got Geno Smith leading the charge out there in New York. I don't know. It's not one that I'm going to sleep on because, yeah, they did have a lot of movement. They did take a lot of players that I think are very good in the draft. Not the strongest draft, but, I mean, these individual players should make a pretty big difference. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting. I'm sneaky prediction. I think that Smith to Sadiq is going to be the biggest connection that you see, even though they still have Garrett Wilson out there who they should trade. Get him out of there, man. Next up, Week 12, the Patriots. Sunday Night Football, Week 12, at home for the Chargers. This one, again, when you're coming down the home stretch, right, you got these AFC teams. The Jets, probably not a contender. The Patriots, the Chiefs, and the Broncos. This last, month and a half, 2 months of football can be very important. And the Patriots kind of feel like that last team outside the division in terms of the AFC. That's you got to get this win, dude. Chargers have been very good in prime time. And hopefully, again, this is where I was saying earlier that, you guys can't even see it on there. It's being cut off. This is where I was saying before that the Patriots, it kind of feels like that team that's going to be taking a step back more than anybody else in the league, at least in my opinion right now. Again, I know I don't want to say, people suck and we should take them for granted. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the Patriots had a lot of things going for them last year that they don't have going on for them this year. The schedule's not going to be as as friendly. That was pretty big last year for them. Okay, that helped with a lot of wins there. Of course, they go on to play the Broncos, who are missing their starting quarterback to help them get into the Super Bowl. And now this year, you got the whole controversy with their head coach, which has to be, I know a lot of people say it isn't, but it's got to be a huge distraction. There's a lot, I think, is working against the Patriots. Who knows? Again, they could maintain and maybe even get better. But, yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm hoping the Chargers can grab a win there. Next week, 13 at the Buccaneers. They saw a lot of movement, too. Ruben Bain. Again, let's get our refresher here. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Right there. Bothers me it's not in alphabetical order here. Okay, so they got Ruben Bain, defensive line looking solid, offense, Godwin, of course, the first season without Mike Evans, who we are still going to face, I think, the week after, right? Irvin Mayfield. I mean, they look just about as deadly as last year, right? They're good. Defensively, I think they could get a lot better with Ruben Bain out there if that works out for him. So we'll wait and see. This one's going to be in Tampa Bay, so who knows how that one goes down, but that could be interesting. The Raiders, one more time here in Week 14. That one could be really fun. This one being at the Raiders. Now, Week 15. This is one where I'm like, holy crap, dude. If we can get a win here, good for us. Because all I'm going to say is that in the past, I have noticed 49ers fans absolutely decimating ticket sales in every other California established team. This team travels very well, especially out in the West Coast. And I recall a Rams game that was just a sea of red jerseys in the stands. And I have to assume the Chargers and its fandom are probably in for a similar experience. All I'll say is, Chargers fans, if you can get in on a game early, try and get here and even the odds a little bit. I would say even optimistically, it's like a 3-to-1 ratio. But if we can get that more to 50-50, I think that would help the team out a lot. But those Niners fans, they really travel well. They have a good team. That'll be a really tough game. Week 16, the Dolphins, Mike McDaniel versus his former team. That one could be interesting. Let's see. We'll see where Malik Willis is at that point of the season. They needed a lot of help they didn't get in the offseason. And then finally, to end it off, the Chiefs and Broncos. We always end the season versus an AFC West opponent, this time back-to-back. And the Chiefs-Broncos, as tough as it gets. And I think in this order, if the Broncos take a step back the way I think they're going to step back, then maybe the Chiefs are still the team to beat. But as it stands right now, the Broncos are the team to beat. And that last two games could certainly be the difference between making the postseason, maybe even taking the division. I think we're at that point now. We can realistically say the Chargers are in contention for the first place AFC West title. But that's where we're kind of sitting at right now with the schedule. And that being said, just kind of spitballing here, man, this is a tough schedule. I think it starts off a little easy, and then it gets really difficult between weeks 3 and 11, and then maybe it kind of gets mixed in a little bit after that. But it's a tougher schedule. I will say the absolute floor for me this year for the Chargers is double-digit wins, just kind of skimming over at 10. And 7 feels pretty safe. But the Chargers have been consistently getting better with a lot more working against them in the past. So, again, I wouldn't be shocked to see them at a 12-win season either. But that's kind of where I'm sitting at. I think the Chargers have gotten a lot better. They've gotten healthier. A lot of these teams very, very good. But, hey, this is the kind of schedule you want to prime your team and get ready for hopefully what would be a championship run. So you guys let me know in the comment section below what you think, what you thought of the video, what you think of the schedule. Very, very fun, man. I absolutely love it. There's one more thing on here that I just now noticed before we jump out. You guys can't see it behind me. Let me turn off the camera for a second. There's a little barcode here. Every season they do something like this. I'm going to go for the barcode real quick live with you guys and see what we got going on. Okay. It's having me open Twitter. Okay, we're opening Twitter. Is that not what was supposed to happen? Because I don't think it did it right. Let me go one more time. To see if the barcode lets me in somewhere fun. In Twitter. Huh. I'll have to go back and look at that again. It just says media misfire. Oh, wait, it did finally bring something. Oh, it's the Chiefs thing. Presenting our 2026 opponents as a sourdough. that I don't know if you guys saw that. Here, I can probably actually just bring it up on here. That was an absolute misfire by the Chiefs. Ah, boy, oh boy. There it is. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been The Director. If you like what you saw here, hit us up with a like and sub on your way out. We'll see you next time. And as always, bolt up and stay frosty. Bravo, social media team. Bravo.